What it do, glitches? It's your girl Goldie, and this is Sunmarked Lap 32, a solar return reflection. This is my first time doing this, and it's inspired, as you saw, by VanityFair and Billie Eilish. So, without any further ado, let's get started. My name is Amber White, but the art world knows me as Goldie Not Nice. Currently, I am in my apartment in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm currently working on renovating a school bus to become a mobile home and a mobile tattoo studio. So I'm declaring that this is the last birthday that I will be paying rent. I said what I said. I am remembering who I am. That's a good question. If I had to rename myself this year, what would I choose? Lady Lavender. Lady Lavender. Lady Lavender in full effect. Yeah. That's what it would be. The theme of this past year has been evolution. Has been, like I said, remembering who I am. It's been finding the parts of me that I haven't been fully utilizing, you know. It's been a quite enlightening year for sure. So I'm counting from January, and so when I do this again, it will have been a full year. But the lowest point of me for me this year will probably have been in April. I found myself overextending again, and by overextending, I sacrificed myself in the process. And so at the end of the month, I found myself really tired and depleted, with nothing to show creatively for the month because the month had been really dedicated to other people. And ultimately, what I'd say I'd learned from it was to honor myself. Honor myself when I don't want to do something, when I'm not comfortable with something, when I've done what I feel like I could, contribute to the thing. Just listening to myself enough to know when that's it. Like, because I'm a giver and I am a recovering people pleaser. So, you know, growing up, it has always been to do for others. So now that I'm in this space, I'm acknowledging that I need to pour back into myself before I can fully extend out, if fully extending out will ever occur again. Right. 3 words to describe where I am in life right now would be alignment, becoming, and resilience for sure. Those have been major arcanas all year. So I think those are a good three. Ooh, that's a great question. Well, currently, because I am becoming and exploring and learning who I am, my body of work is also reflecting that. So where I'm learning to honor my ancestors, where I'm learning about African spirituality, and where I identify myself within that diaspora through these explorations, I'm finding that my work is being influenced by that. So yeah. Um, Also, on the other hand, so that's mine. But in regards to the world, I feel like we are somewhere in some sort of shift um, in realities, and with understanding that shift is occurring, it leaves room for people who are creative to show up and um, exist in spaces where robots are taking over. Like, robots are doing everything. Robots are doing everything. So, where people are saying time is the most, I heard someone say, so I'm requoting what I heard in a podcast recently, and the brother was pretty much saying um, people formally think of time being the most valuable um, form of currency, but where creativity is going in the world, it's actually thought, it's cognition, it's creativity, it's being able to um, cr- create something with your hands, like having actual skills is what's going to be valuable. So yeah, I think as long as we keep encouraging the robots to take our jobs, they're going to take them. However, we can combat that by showing up in our skills and showing up and presenting what it is that we're good at, so we can be valuable in the forthcoming societies and economies. So I mentioned earlier that I'm currently working on um, converting a school bus into a mobile home. Aside from that, I just finished one of the largest pieces that I've done this year. It doesn't have a name yet, but I'm super proud to have finished it. It was a long, slow roll. Like, because it was so big, I thought that there was going to be more room for me to be passive, or not as not so consumed with the details, because I usually work small, and so I put a whole bunch of details into small pieces. But working big just encouraged me to put details in bigger spaces. So, uh, yes, I'm proud of that. I've committed to having it done by my birthday, and I did. So, my painting and my bus are two things that I'm working on and that I've completed. And I have more stuff on the way, because, as I said, my ancestors are with me now, as they've always been with me, but now I am in communication with them, and great things are coming. So I don't want to be that parent that has a favorite child. Um, I'm gonna just say the bus. I'm gonna generally keep it at the bus, because none of the pieces that I've created this year are any more favorite than the other, because they've all been stepping stones to the next piece. So I wouldn't have arrived to where I currently am at the piece that I am without the pieces that it took throughout the year to get here. So I don't have a favorite piece. I favorite the process. And if I have a favorite piece of anything, tangibly, something, it's my bus. My dream collab, Doechii. Doechii. Uh, that's it. That's the answer. Doechii is my dream collab. She is so inspiring. She's a friend, squirrel friend, that we just kiki and talk about expansive things and talk about acquiring all of our desires. Like, yeah. I often listen to the track God, just because this year I came into the realization that we all have access to an unlimited supply. So I would love to have that conversation with Doechii. Like, upon realizing that you have access to an unlimited supply, like, is that what then changed the trajectory of your success. Like, talk to me. That's my dream collab. I'd create some garments for her. I would design a set for her. I would design some nails for her. I would give her a tattoo. Like, whatever sis would creatively need in her creative, because she's already amazing. So it's like, you know, it would be an amazing collaboration because it's Doechii. Duh. Actually, my most liked post on TikTok, actually it amassed all of my socials, was when I introduced the fact that I would be converting my bus into a tattoo studio. Like, that went viral on my IG and on my TikTok. So shout out to y'all. I made it to 10K followers, and my 10,000 followers is up in New York. So when the bus is up and running, I'll be headed that way. But shout out to y'all, because the support is real, and I won't let y'all down. I won't let y'all down. I won't. I promise. In this current moment, I am proud of my artistry. Yesterday, I was proud of completing my painting. As I make progress with my bust, I am forever proud of being. I did it. I done it. Like, it's getting done. I'm doing it well. I'm doing it well. Yeah. So I'm currently proud. I'm always proud, and to be in a season where I'm not dimmed or weighed down by anything. Chef's kisses. My studio. Like, she's always in constant conversation. Like, literally. We just segue into that. I'm not sure if I'm finishing it this year. There are no pressures on the completion goal, really, not for me. I don't know why anyone else would have be pressed for a deadline, but I desire to, and if the universe creates the way, then so be it. Since February of purchasing it, I have taken out all the seats. I have taken out the ceiling. I've taken out the floors. I have to take out the walls and the insulation, and it'll be fully gutted. I then have to prime the floors with Chassis Saver, which is pretty much primer to make sure it doesn't get any water damages or anything. And from there is electricity and plumbing. And everything else will be all the fun parts, the construction parts, the parts where I can get my hands dirty. I haven't even really explored with anyone outside of my immediates what my plans are for it. And I want the glitches to know that as the process gets rolling and more frequent, which I'm positioning myself for it to be, there will be more content. I apologize for the delay. I have accumulated all of you great, beautiful people, and I know y'all be like, where are the bus updates? 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 I am just a singular being, and I have a partner who is beautiful and helps me when he can, and I have friends whom I am positioning myself to allow to assist me. That is something that I'm working through. Feeling like I gotta do everything by myself, but I'm working through it, and I am in the season of allowing others to assist me. So, yes, I am making full effort. Oh, y'all getting nosy. Because I just said I haven't talked about it to anyone, but I'm insert it. Ooh, where do I hope to be living or working by this time next year? I love that question because I know the bus will be done If not by the end of the year, then for sure by my birthday next year. Fush, easily, right? So, with that, I will be living on the bus, wherever the energies are calling us to go. We will be there. We're easily, as I said, we're going to New York because our 10,000th follower is there, and beaches, colleges, festivals, Black Bike Week, Black Yacht Week, like wherever. I got goosies. Wherever the energies are, wherever the divine are collected, that's where I'll be called. And I'll leave that. The last time I just visited, I was just in Aruba a couple weeks ago with my grandmother celebrating her birthday. Hey, Granny, shout out to you. My relationship with my body. I'm gonna put a SpongeBob meme when he's like, imagination. Nigga, shadow work. Cause what you mean? What you mean? Everything I thought I knew has some lens of another person's perception over it. Let's talk about it. We won't right now, but we will. Okay. Reparenting your parents. Oh, let's stick a pin in that. And somebody let me know if y'all want to continue that conversation. Anyway, yes. So the relationship with my mind, body, and my spirit are actually aligning. Not that my mind and my spirit were ever too far apart, but my mind, spirit, were definitely further away from my body than they should have been. So I'm learning to not disassociate so much. But again, that's the part of my mind and my spirit not being so tethered to my body. So I am learning to be in my body and feel my feelings and allow the things that I like to be and allow the things that I don't to not. So yes, we are aligning mind, body, and spirit. I am still healing from abandonment issues. I'm still healing from mother and father wounds. I am still healing from generational trauma. I am still healing from childhood trauma. I am healing from being raised in a domestic abusive household, being the oldest daughter, being the daughter of then a single parent household, being the eldest sister of a child with autism. I am healing, and I am allowing myself to do so without pushing it to the side as if it's not something that affects me. Like, I clearly am who I am because of those experiences, but I haven't fully acknowledged them. So that's where I am in my healing journey, is allowing little me by way of Artist Way, which was that's what that whole tangent was about. Holding space for her, acknowledging that there was a long time where she didn't have a voice. And so now I exist holding space for her to work through and to navigate through those things in love and in comfort and in support, because we are learning together. Peace for me looks like, if not living near the water, frequent trips to the water. It looks like waking up with the sun and going to sleep with the earth, and the calendar being based on nature and not following any European standards or holidays or calendar events because of consumerism, like because of colonialism. Like, peace for me looks like returning to a space in which my ancestors existed before slavery. Ashe. That's the statement. That's peace. The life before the erasure. And so navigating to find that is the part of the journey. And once I reach it, I'll know that I found peace. Total peace. I created a intuitive calendar for 2025, and it's been prolific, okay? Like, to be able to plan something and then navigate through that roadmap, like the little breadcrumbs that my past self is leaving for my future self, but the breadcrumbs that my future self been left for my present self to find. Like, so every month I have a song that's for that month. And I mentioned Doechii because God was the song for January. So this month's song was Everything by Chloe and Halle. No, not Everything, Everywhere. Because I do got everything too. Hey, thank you, Spirit. But the song is Everywhere by Chloe and Halle, because what we doing? We manifesting big abundance around here. And I got money everywhere, falling off the trees. I got money everywhere, far as you can see. Yeah, that's the it ain't even new, but it's current. It's the song of the month. So I'm open to receiving, Spirit, whatever the new song of the month is going to be, because the new month is tomorrow. What is the birthday song gonna be, Spirit? I'm excited. Yeah. So I created a playlist for this year. It's called the Year 9 playlist, and it has all the songs that I've had for the months so far. So, and then a little sprinkle. I have a couple comfort watches right now, and I know it's because of my neurodivergence that I'm hyperfixating on them. So every time that I want to watch something, I put these few films in rotation. Within reason, because it's a part of the journey right now. It is Hamilton. It is Black is King or The Gift by Beyonce. It is Cinderella. We're not going to debate about which one I'm talking about, because you know which one I'm talking about. And Mufasa. Yeah. Cause Prince of Egypt. Thematically, if you are if you get it, you get it. They all share the same things for color. That just goes back to if I could choose my name. Color color, obviously lavender. I would generally say purple, but purple is so broad. Purple could be royal. Purple could be plum. Purple, you know, it's lavender. The soft one. It's the soft one. Soft life. Period. But yeah, lavender is my current favorite color. Obviously, the color and the smell. I am wearing this fragrance called Sand and Fog, which is a amber vanilla, and I pair that with some razzle dazzle, none of your business. And then lavender. So yeah. Lavender, amber, vanilla, and my other razzle dazzles. Oh, the Billie Eilish fragrance in the gold bottle. I could kiss your whole face. I could kiss your face, Billie. I could kiss it. I'm currently in Jasmine Gardens Coven, teaching, learning some practical magic. And I listen to Queen Poe, and I follow her over on TikTok. And I'm also currently listening to this podcast called The Voices of Iwa. And it's pretty much an exploration of Black women who practice African spirituality in the diaspora. So I'm really intrigued by that series. And if you're ever interested, today I would say I'm the most grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the way I think. I'm grateful for the people that I've currently aligned with, who see me and who hear me and allow me to be the fullest and most boldest version of me, even when I sometimes get in my own way. Yeah. My biggest support, my mama, my sister, my man, my grandma, my auntie, Tasia, Layla, my tattoo clients, my TikTok followers, any of my followers on social media, like the 10,000 follower on Instagram or on TikTok, the person watching this. I am grateful for anyone who takes the time to support any portion of what it is that I do. So uh, it's always going to be a space of gratitude when someone is doing something outside of themselves to support me. So thank y'all. You are exactly who you think you are, even when you find yourself doubting it sometimes. Remember that faith and fear cannot coexist, and you're not willing to compromise your faith over it. And the mantra of the year so far has been everything I desire, I can get, and I get what I desire and not what I can't. So stay mindful of those things. Because, you're already a very steadfast student. So I feel like as long as you stay in a position to learn, you'll be good. Like, we're not in survival mode anymore, but stay hungry. So there's always room for improvement, always room to know more, do more, get better, be better. So are we still a purple person? Is Outback still your happy meal? And how many times have you visited the beach this past year? So that wraps Sunmark Lap 32, Solar Return Reflection. We'll be here same time next year. Until then, stay glitched and stay golden. You have access to everything you desire. You have access to an unlimited supply. The only limit that is placed upon you is the one that you place upon yourself. So keep going, because you got this. I love you so much, and to another great year.